Welcome back everybody to another episode of Let's Rant. And if you're new to the series and you don't know what Let's Rant is, it's basically a series that I made for when something in a video game pisses me off or makes me a little bit angry, or even if it's just completely game breaking in general. I typically like to make a rant about it and we hold a discussion for it. So with all of that aside, I have religiously played this Blackout beta for the whole weekend. Yes, I've had work the whole weekend, so it's a little hard to juggle work and playing the Blackout beta at the same time, so I wasn't able to get as much gameplay as I wanted, nor play as many hours as I wanted to put into the game to kind of initially get a good idea on the game itself. But I did play it enough to run into some issues that were very game-changing, game-breaking, and just pretty annoying. Now, believe me when I say this, but the hype is real, and all the hype that you heard about this Blackout beta is 100% true. This game definitely lives up to the hype, and it is so much fun to play. And the majority of the time, I was pretty much trying to load in with my friends because, of course, it wouldn't let me play with my friends. It kept giving me a NAT-type error, or their lobby was just not joinable. So I would spend hours at times trying to just get in a frickin' lobby with my friends, which was probably the first thing that was very irritating. Literally hours I would try to play with my friends. It was awful. It was an absolutely horrible experience when it came to matchmaking. But when you got into the game itself, the gameplay was very solid and it was fun to play. It was addicting, a brand new experience, and you can't really compare it to games like PUBG and Fortnite because it is a separate experience, even though it will have a few similarities compared to PUBG, and it's probably a much more smoother running PUBG, but they are two completely different games. But even though I was having so much fun while playing this Blackout game mode, there was one thing that really killed the experience for me, and that is the armor. Holy crap. The armor is absolutely awful to deal with in Call of Duty. And I thought it was bad enough in multiplayer. First of all, if you watch my videos enough and you've seen all my past videos, you know that I despise armor in multiplayer. It was absolutely horrible. It was pretty much ballistic vests from Modern Warfare 3 times 10 for the armor status. It gives you so much unnecessary health. It kills the Call of Duty flow. It's enough that they put you at 150 health already. Why the hell do you need more armor? Why do you need more health? 150 health is good enough. You don't need anything else. But then here comes Treyarch, and of course they have to try to innovate Call of Duty to make it the newest and coolest experience you could possibly get. And they, for some strange reason, think that armor is probably the best alternative to put into a Call of Duty game. I don't know where they got that from, or what went off in their heads saying that the health should be completely changed. I think 150 health is perfection. That is exactly where Black Ops 4 should be with health. The gunplay is good. It definitely changes the flow of the game. That's enough innovation right there. And let alone that they're putting a Blackout game mode into the game. That is enough. We don't need anything else besides that. I would not even be the slightest of mad if they decided to just scrap the whole armor idea and just start from scratch with zero armor in the Blackout game mode. I mean, it's Call of Duty. They are the master of their craft. They know what they're doing. They're at the top of their game. There's absolutely no reason for them to have to copy different parts of the Battle Royale formula in order to, keep up with the game. They're freaking Call of Duty. All they had to say was, yo, this is Call of Duty, this is Battle Royale, this is how we're doing it. Either play it or don't play it. And everybody will have swarmed in regardless to play this game. Armor is just a completely horrifying idea for this Battle Royale game. It's not needed. It changes the pace of the game. It's very unpredictable on what you're going to be shooting, how many shots it takes to shoot someone. And like I said in other past videos, when you play Call of Duty, you get in a rhythm. You get in the rhythm of your gun that you're using, how many shots it takes to kill someone. And this, it's so different with every person you engage. You just have no clue. You could put in 2 mags into someone, they won't die. 1 mag into someone, they won't die. You could even put 2 shots into someone and they will probably die. It's a mix of things. It's a complete mix of things. You never know what's going to happen. I have a horrible feeling that they're probably not even going to consider taking out armor because right now they're just talking about nerfing it and trying to change how the health works and how many shots you're actually going to have to put into the enemy to take them pretty much down. But regardless, I despise the armor system and I think it should be cut out of multiplayer and Blackout, but obviously they're going to keep it in. If they keep it in, obviously there are fixes, and the number one thing that I think they should do is just pretty much just make one type of armor. Just like how they have one type of book bag. How it's literally just one size book bag. You either get it or you don't get it. I think it's the same thing with the armor. It should be one armor. You either get the armor or you do not get the armor. It'll be very simple. You don't have to memorize 3 different types of kill times and how to finish people with what type of armor they have on. It would be much more simple and easier to play a Call of Duty game in that way. Just imagine, would you rather take down a whole squad who has a level 1 vest, a level 2 vest, and a level 3 vest and having to jump between each one of them, kind of guessing their health, or would you rather take down a 3-man squad with all of the same armor, no health differences, they literally all have the same amount of health with their armor, so it's pretty easy to manage your shots and know how many people there's going to be and how quickly you can take them all down. I think it's a lot better of an idea to just put one type of armor. But at the end of the day, what else can I say? You just got to go with the flow of whatever Treyarch does. But what do you all think? Do you guys think the armor is too OP in the Blackout beta, or is it not? I think the majority of you guys will say it's OP, since Treyarch is taking into consideration that it is a little overpowered and they are going to dumb it back a bit. But honestly, I think it should just be completely wiped from the game, or like I just said, just make it one specific type of armor. Don't make people have to choose through 3 levels of armor and then have to memorize each time to kill for each one. This is Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a very basic, laid-back, and fun, fast-paced game. If you add a little too many layers to the game, it might take it out or even kill it. So don't go a little too far with the armor. I hope they make a right decision for this. Alright guys, that about sums up the video. Let's just cross our fingers that they are hopefully going to adjust the armor system in this game. It's just a little too much for me. It's a little too weird and a little too inconsistent. They really need to tone it back a little bit, make sure they have their sights on the right direction for what this should be. Can't we all agree this is literally Call of Duty? This is Call of Duty. If they just took a core Call of Duty, they only need 150 health. If they just went back to their original formula of 100 health, quick time to kill, all that other stuff, and a battle royale theme, people would still play it. I think that's the whole purpose of what this would be, but I don't know. It's all up to Treyarch. It's all what they want to do. If they want to put armor in this game, hopefully they just don't make it too game-breaking. But thank you all for tuning in to yet another video. Hope you all enjoyed this Let's Rant episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure you slap that like button. It always helps me out in the videos and for my future videos as well. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more, and also hit that bell button if you want to be notified on all my recent uploads. And if you don't want to do any of that mumbo jumbo, make sure you follow my Twitter account at jbonaman. You can follow me on there, get updated on all my videos, and also you can just chat with me on there as well. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.